Hello everybody! In today's video, we're going to do a quick follow-up to our warehouse accessory haul that we just did a video or two ago. So in that video, we had bought some accessories to kind of liven up our warehouse scene that we built a little while ago. And when we got everything out there, it still seemed like it was a little sparse out there on the warehouse lot. So right after we set it out and right after we shot that video, we ordered a few more things from Trainworld to kind of fill it up a little bit more. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. So we got most of the stuff here is from Scene Master. We got a camping scene, actually, not for the warehouse, but just something we saw, so we picked it up from Woodland Scenics. And then we have another Viking tractor trailer. So let's get to unboxing. Okay, as we said, everything we bought from Trainworld. And first up, we have our Viking HO scale container semi-trailer featuring the Sealand freight company here. And the style of truck here is a MAN, or M-A-N. And if you remember from our last video, the two Viking trucks we got, was a Mercedes tractor trailer and a Peterbilt, I think. But this is a MAN. M-A-N, I think. And we were really happy with the quality of the last two unboxings, so we went ahead and we just bought one more. And by the way, this is $22.99, again on Trainworld. Alright, so there's a first look there. And yeah, we'll give it a close-up look on the turntable. All right, next up are three 20-foot rib-sided containers. And these were Scene Master. And the first one here is CP Ships, is the company brand, company logo. The second one is a K-Line. And the third one is Genstar. We weren't really going for any particular company theme or anything like that. We really just kind of bought on color. We thought what would give the most kind of visual impact, seeing that we weren't going to buy a ton of them. We're just going to buy a few samples to have them in the freight yard. But yeah, it looks pretty good. They look kind of corrugated. They've got the little doors in the back with the, all the hardware, black bottom. So yeah, I think those will look pretty good. I'll give you a first look here, and then we'll toss them on the turntable. And they're just put in little kind of baggies with as you can see, with the Scene Master thing stapled to the top. And there's your K-Line right there. That one has some graphics on it. They all actually have some graphics, some numbering and so forth. So pretty good detail, actually, I think. And then the last one is the Genstar. So you can see the naming and the door detail on the back. So pretty good looking. I like those containers. I think they'll look pretty good. All right, let's throw them on the turntable and give them a spin. I do want to mention while we're spinning these containers is that they're actually designed to stack on each other. So the tops have little, I don't know if you can see it from here, but the tops have little kind of divots in each corner, and then the bottoms have tiny little posts that stick into those little holes on the top corners. So they will stack up nice and stay stacked. They won't slide off each other. All right, next up is the Scene Master flute-sided trailer 2-pack. And the brand there, or the company name, is Trailer Made Rail Services, or Rail Service. So that's a 2-pack. And those we just thought that we would just kind of set out on the, on the warehouse lot, you know, as if they were just parked there. We don't have a tractor for each one of those, but yeah, they should look pretty good, just kind of sitting as if they were waiting to be loaded or unloaded. There's a nice close look there. Now if he'll turn them over, you'll see, that's one. You'll see this is where the legs go. So there's a little bit of assembly there. We'll have to put those legs on so that the trailer will stand on its own, so it doesn't need a tractor. And those are included at the bottom of the box. He'll pull those out in a second. But there's the matching trailer. They're both identical.
Identical.
And then there's the stands that we'll put on there. So yeah, those are, again, good looking trailers. And by the way, those that 2-pack was $19.99. So for the price point, I think they're pretty good looking trailers, pretty unique trailers. There's a lot to choose from on Trainworld. Really, there's a lot to go through. And if I didn't mention it before, I don't think I did. Each one of those 20-foot rib-sided containers were $9.99 each. So yeah, $10 for each one of those containers that we just showed you. Again, Trainworld. So all right, let's throw those trailers on the turntable and take a look. Okay, for the trailers, they came with sets of legs that you put underneath the trailer right here. Now they don't fold back, so if you're going to put those on a trailer, on a tractor, then you just take the legs all the way off. They don't fold back, I think, like some of the more expensive models would. But the nice thing is that it came with 4 sets. So we did throw a set on. They're not hard to put on. They just kind of pop up into little holes there because you have to be able to take them out easily, just in case you attach the trailers to a tractor. But the nice thing is it came with 4 sets. So you've got one for each tractor, one for each trailer, and then you've got 2 extras just in case, you know, something happens to them, you know, because of the handling or whatever. But yeah, so pretty nice. We did assemble these just real quick because the trailers look nicer when they're standing up versus if they were just kind of leaned on their noses. So anyway, let's give it a spin. All right, next up is Scene Master's Krusty Pizza Food Trucks. Now, this is a bit of a mistake. We were playing with what we were going to buy in the cart on Trainworld for a few days, actually. And I saw the food truck, and I wanted the food truck to put out by the warehouse. But in going back and forth, I actually left one in the cart, and then I added another one thinking that I was ordering one. But we ended up with 2. So we'll find a spot for both of them. We're not going to send it back. I think we'll just go ahead and keep that. And who doesn't love a nice food truck? And so I think we'll find a spot for it. Easy enough. And so these, by the way, again, Trainworld. And these were $18.99 each. So basically, we paid $37.98 for 2 identical food trucks. Not a great use of our money, but like I said, I don't really want to send them back. So or send one back. Too much of a pain, but there's a close look. And yeah, why don't we throw those on the turntable and we'll take a quick look. Okay, so the next couple items aren't necessarily for the warehouse scene. These are just some general things that we bought for the layout in general. You know, when you go on Trainworld and you see a whole bunch of stuff and you're just kind of browsing through, you know, you almost can't help but pick up a couple of impulse items. So I would probably qualify these 2 purchases as that. So what we have here is a Walters. Now, Scene Master, that is a line of Walters. So anyway, so we have a Scene Master HO scale long life vehicle LLV mail truck for the United States Postal Service. And it is showing the logo is the present day logo. So if you look at these Scene Master US mail trucks, you'll see that it has different logos. You'll see it's got that, the more kind of streamlined eagle there. They have other logos from different eras. So this is the present day logo, or 1993 to present day. But anyway, yeah, so that's a cool mail truck. We'll put that out like near the buildings that we have. So let's go ahead and unbox that. So there is a little bit of assembly required here. There are some mirrors that you have to put on the vehicle. So I don't think you need to see that. They just kind of poke into little holes. It's pretty self-explanatory. So, but he'll show you the package that the mirrors come in. So there's a quick look at the mail truck itself. Pretty cool looking model. And then just a little baggie of mirrors. They're just silver plastic mirrors, and you just pop them into place. So if you buy one of these mail trucks, don't lose those. All right, let's pop it on the turntable and take a look. All right, and finally, our last item here is a Woodland Scenics HO scale Ma and Pa's Trailer Heaven. So this was just kind of a funny thing that we saw that we thought we'd pick up. We'll put this near our water scene. That's where we're going to put our cabins and kind of camping scenery there. So we got this trailer here for that. And if you remember from the last video, we bought a couple of canoers to go out on our fake water feature, our epoxy resin water feature. So this is going to go kind of right near the water as if these folks are camping. So yeah, let's give it an unbox and take a look. I find the Woodland Scenic stuff is packaged pretty well. And the Woodland Scenics line here seems to be auto scenes. The Woodland Scenics, we find they have different, looks like they have different kind of lines as far as what they call certain things, what they name certain things. Oh, and this was this Mom Pa's Trailer Heaven. This was $31.99, again on Trainworld. And I may not have mentioned it, but that mail Jeep was $16.99. And the little package of people here is in a kind of in a molded two-piece packaging there that you'll have to cut the tape loose. But be careful because there's a lot of small parts in there. Yeah, so we won't dump those out here. We'll throw those on the turntable and organize them a little bit and show you them all set out. All right, the trailer looks a little run down. You know, I think that's intentional. It's supposed to look like kind of an old beat up trailer. But yeah, let's get that on the turntable and take a look. All right, let's give the trailer a turn here. And as he's turning, I'll tell you that there is a trash can that's kind of tipped over on its side. There's a dog. There's a log with a lantern and a coffee mug on it. A little fireplace, or I'm sorry, a campfire. And Ma and Pa. Ma with a shotgun, it looks like, and Pa drinking a beer, sitting on a stump. So yeah, there's some pretty good pieces to this. I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, this should look pretty good by our water feature, where hopefully we'll have other campers and cabins and other kind of outdoorsy type of stuff.